Hey skaters, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. I am Coach Julia, and today we're doing a video I think a lot of you have been looking forward to. Just like last year, we are going to be doing a Christmas Day program compilation video that all of you can be part of. So you can be on a video on my channel. So what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you the choreography today to a Christmas program. I'm going to put directions in the description down below on how you can submit your version of this program to me. There's also going to be a link to where you can get the music for this program. So once you've learned it, you practiced it, you've got it right, get a friend to film you, all right, and you're going to send me that video. And then in December, I'm going to edit them all together, and on Christmas Day, this video is going to go up on YouTube, and you can see yourself as part of that compilation. It's going to be so much fun. So pay attention to today's choreography. And if there's any skills you haven't learned yet that are in this, I'll put the links to those tutorials down below so you can learn all the skills that are included in this program. All right, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to strike a pose, all right? And then when the music begins, we're going to go up on our knees, on our toe picks, and put our heels back down. So it's just a little dramatic flair. We're going to go up on our toe picks, bend our knees, and go back down. So I have my right hand up, my left hand down. You can do something else with the hands, whatever you want. You can get creative with those hands. You can put them back, you can put them forward, whatever strikes your fancy. For me, I'm going right hand up, left hand down, up on my knees, and then my feet are going, or up on my toe picks, bending my knees, feet go flat. Now I'm going to push into a left foot forward hockey glide. Okay, so we have a hockey glide, left foot in front. I'm going to open up into my spread eagle. Okay, so check out that spread eagle tutorial down below if you don't know how to do that yet. So we have toe picks, hockey glide, inside spread eagle. Okay, so our first two moves. Now we're moving on to the footwork section. And I gave you two different versions of footwork a couple weeks ago. I'll post those links down below as well. So you're going to either pop in the more beginner version or the more advanced version, whichever one suits your skill level. So I will do it both ways for you. So we have our spread eagle. I'm going to turn towards my left and start my footwork sequence around the end of the ice. All right? So I'm going to take two pushes, left, right. We'll do the beginner version first. We have a power 3, step out. We have 2 barrel rolls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, reach back, tap toe jump, and we have our waltz 3s on our right foot. Okay? All right, so there's a whole tutorial explaining that footwork sequence, so make sure you check that out, learn that footwork sequence, and you can pop it right into this program. Now let's try that with the more advanced version. So we're going to do that same thing with the advanced or the more advanced footwork. So we have our toe picks, we have our hockey glide, inside spread eagle. I'm going to push to my left outside 3 turn, and I'm going to do a back outside 3 turn on my right foot, back outside 3 turn, nice big inside edge on my right foot, left back inside 3 turn, right forward inside bracket, cross behind, step out, cross over, tap toe jump, left forward inside bracket, push back into 2 back twizzles, 1, 2. All right, that's it with the more advanced version. From the ending of your footwork sequence, we're going to go diagonally across the ice. So I'm kind of back in line with where I started on this blue line. I started near the blue line, I made a big circle of footwork, and I'm back towards that blue line. Now I'm going to work my way diagonally across to the other blue hockey line, okay? And I'm going to do that with an edge jump. So you can do a bunny hop, all right? If that's the max of jump you know how to do so far, that's fine. You can do a bunny hop here. You could also do a waltz jump. Another edge jump would be a sow cow. You could do a loop jump, or if you're at the level where you can do an axel, you could put an axel in. Those are all edge jumps that will work right here in this spot. For now, I'm just going to do a waltz jump, but I'll show you how to do it with a sow cow and a loop jump as well. So say you just finished either your waltz 3s, or your twizzle, you're going to stay backwards unless you're doing a bunny hop, then you're going to turn forward and do your bunny hop. Boop. Okay? But for the waltz jump, the sow cow, or the loop jump, or the axel, you're going to stay backwards. So I'm going to do a couple crossovers towards this red line. I'm going to push back, and this is where your jump goes. Across, the center of the ice, moving towards the other corner. All right, so once again, we just finished our footwork, whichever one you chose. I just showed it to you with a waltz jump. The sow cow would enter the same way as the waltz jump, so I'll show it to you with a loop jump. All right, so I finished that footwork. I'm gonna take a couple back crossovers, set myself up, and loop jump towards the other corner. So again, we're kind of going diagonally across the ice. So the only way that would be different is a bunny hop, and like I said, you're gonna go forward into that bunny hop, but still going diagonally across the ice. Now we're ready to move on to our spiral. Now you can do a forward spiral or a backward spiral depending on your skill level. So if you landed a jump backwards and you wanna do a forward spiral, at this point you're gonna need to turn forwards, take a couple crossovers around the end, and you have your spiral, okay? So that would work really well if you had just finished a bunny hop, which goes forward. You can stay forward, do a couple forward crossovers, and a forward spiral. So for a backward spiral, it's really easy if you've landed a backward jump, like a waltz jump, sow cow loop, or axel. You're just gonna stay backwards and do your crossovers around the end and get into that backward spiral. So let's just say you did a sow cow, you're backwards, you're just gonna put your feet down on the ice, do a couple crossovers, get some momentum going, and then you'll do a backward spiral right around the end of the ice, okay? So we had our footwork on one end and our spiral on the other end. So let's take it one more time from the top. It's good to repeat things a number of times. If I was giving you choreography in person, I would do the same thing. We'd repeat and repeat so that you really get it absorbed into your head. All right, so we're gonna start with our toes, toe picks. We have our hockey glide, inside spread eagle. We're gonna push into that footwork. I'm just doing the easier one at the moment. The more beginner footwork. Okay, I'm gonna go into a waltz jump next. Push back, waltz jump. Now I'm gonna stay backwards, go around the end, and I have my backward spiral. Okay, so that's as much as we've taught so far. You are welcome to put in drama and prettiness anywhere you want, all right? If you wanted to put some pretty arms in while you're doing your crossovers, that's great. You could do some artistry in there, all right? I want you to take this and make it your own, okay? I'm giving you the structure, the bones, but you gotta fill everything in, okay? All right, so from our spiral, whether it's a backward spiral or a forward spiral, we're gonna turn forwards and again work on a slight diagonal. So the jump went across the ice on one diagonal, and then we're gonna now work across the ice on the other diagonal. We're basically making a great big figure eight on the ice with our choreography. Okay, so we're gonna take some big artistic forward skating steps, one with the left arm and the left leg, one with the right arm and the right leg. We're gonna lunge, okay? Now after this, we have another jump. This is going to be a toe jump, all right? So we did an edge jump earlier. Now we're gonna do a toe jump. So you could do a tap toe jump, okay, if that's your skill level. Other good toe jumps would be a toe loop or a flip jump. So you're gonna do those in line with that lunge. You're gonna get up from your lunge and set up for that jump. I'm gonna do a toe loop for the moment. Okay, so I come up from my lunge. I'm gonna step onto my left inside edge nice and deep, take a right inside 3 turn, and tap into that toe loop. Again, I have tutorials for all of these linked down below. So if you need to brush up on your skills on any of these, you can check out those tutorials while you're working on this choreography. Okay, so we finished our toe loop or tap toe or flip jump. We're gonna stay backwards, wind up for a spin. It could be any spin you like. You could do it into a 2-foot spin if that is your skill level. You could do it into a 1-foot spin. You could do it into an attitude spin. You could do it into a sit spin, a camel spin, any spin you want to do here. It's up to you, okay? This is your program. Again, I'm giving you the structure. You got to make it your own. So we finish our jump, stay backwards, wind up, and here is a space for you to do your spin. Now we're almost to the end of the music, so what I want you to do is really listen to that music. You're gonna put your feet down into a little 2-foot spin, put your right toe in the ice, push onto your left hip, and you're gonna strike your finishing pose as the music ends, okay? It's kind of a fancy show stop from your spin. So instead of checking out the way we normally do from our spin, you're going to put your foot down, listen to the end of the music, stick your right toe in the ice, push onto that left hip, and strike a pose, okay? And there is the finish of your program. Skaters, I hope you enjoyed that choreography. I so look forward to seeing all your versions of this program, both on Instagram, and you can tag me at Skating Coach Julia, and the versions that you submit to me for our Christmas Day compilation video. Remember, you can send me your version of this program to me so that you can be included in our Christmas Day compilation video, and I'm going to have all the instructions on how to submit those videos in the description box down below. So pop open that description box, find those directions on how to get me your program, and there'll be a link to where you can get the music for this as well, and then you can send those to me and I will put them all together for Christmas Day. It's gonna be so much fun. All right, if you enjoyed this, please do give us that thumbs up, and I look forward to reading all your comments in this section down below. If you haven't done so yet, then hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell down in the corner so you can see all my videos when they come out. Happy skating, and I'll see you next time.